Welcome back to another console collector video. Hey everybody, console collector here. I'm back again with another GameCube set rebuilding video. Been out there hunting hard and found a few more games along with some other stuff that I picked up while hunting GameCube games. So let's start off with the GameCube games that I picked up. First one I grabbed was Wolverine's Revenge. Complete, decent shape. Picked up Bionicle. Complete. Again, I'm only going for Black Label complete games. Madden 2003. Madden 2005. Spider-Man. This one I got from a pawn shop. It's Shamu's SeaWorld Adventures, and the problem with it is it's sealed, partially sealed. The cellophane's actually ripped on it, so it's not fully sealed, but it is sealed nonetheless. I got this game for 20 bucks, sealed-ish, so to get a brand new GameCube game that I'm going to open for 20 bucks, I had to grab it. More than I'd like to pay for a filler title, but yeah. I'm thinking at the end of the set collection, I might just go and unseal all the games and do a video, because I'm sure I'll run into a few sealed while I'm out there. And then finally, the last game I got for GameCube. This game was 40 bucks-ish last time I checked. And I can't believe it's $100 now. It's nuts. That's Judge Dredd. Yeah, this was like a mid-range expensive game. But now it's, yeah, pushing $100, which is just nutty. This one I got off a Facebook collectors group for 25 bucks. So yeah, I was really happy with that price. I don't think anybody really realized how expensive this game's getting. So that's 7 more games off the list. Happy to knock those off, especially Judge Dredd for a fair price. Now, while I was out there, I found some other good stuff. For Super Nintendo, I found Power Rangers Fighting Edition. The problem was a bit of a nick in the label, but yeah, it's still good. I got a boxed copy of Super Tennis for 20 bucks. This is one of my childhood games, and my other box is pretty beat, so I was happy to scoop up this much nicer box and do an upgrade. This game is super fun, by the way. One of the rare fun sports games on the Super Nintendo. As in rare, as in most sports games suck at that era. A game I wanted for a long time, and I was a big fan of the show. I finally found a decently priced Tailspin for TurboGrafx. Got this for 30 bucks, so really happy to grab this one. I heard it's similar to the Genesis version. I was at Walmart and I saw this, and I was like, Disaster Report 4? What? I played and beat Disaster Report on the PS2. I didn't know there was 4 games already. I paid full retail for it, which was 70 bucks, I think, Canadian. But then I saw it has PlayStation VR mode, and I'm a sucker for PS VR, so had to grab this. Really excited to give it a go. I found some Vita games out in the wild, actually. And yeah, whenever I see Vita games still in stores, I'll just grab them if they're not ridiculously priced. These kept getting marked down. They were down to 10 bucks a piece. I didn't even look up their values. Again, if I see Vita games out in the wild, I just grab them because they're pretty hard to come by now. A fellow collector was selling off some stuff, and I picked up some Genesis stuff from him. I got a complete in box T2, the arcade game for Genesis. Pretty cool. I really like this Terminator game, the arcade one. I don't really like the one for Super Nintendo that is like a beat 'em up almost. It's not very fun. I got a loose 6-pack. This was really cheap. I think it was $5 or something, so I grabbed it just because it has Sonic the Hedgehog, Golden Axe, Streets of Rage, Revenge of Shinobi, Columns, and Super Hang-On all in one cart. I would have preferred complete, but it was cheap. This bad boy, yeah, Lightning Force. He had it way under value, and I was super happy to scoop up this one. A really awesome shmup for the Genesis. I'm really loving the Genesis lately, and I never realized how many great games are there for it. And he had Dark Castle. Yep, Dark Castle on CDI is so bad it's hilarious. I wanted to get a copy for the Genesis. Really wanted a complete copy, but the price was right for a loose copy, so had to grab it. I'm hoping it's just as funny and hilariously bad as the CDI version. He had a fan-made, or I guess reproduction version of Mega Man The Wily Wars. Yeah, I know it's a repro, and I try to avoid these, but I really wanted a physical copy of Mega Man Wily Wars to play on my actual Genesis. So I don't mind. Pretty happy to get it. We'll go good with my Snow Bros for Genesis. And then I got a complete in box copy of Doom for the 32X. My 32X collection is brutal, so I'm happy to scoop this up. I heard the Jaguar version's better than this version, which I have a sealed Jaguar version, so I can't exactly open it and find out, but yeah, classic Doom on the 32X. He had D for the Saturn. I always wanted to try D on the Saturn. My Saturn collection is just as hurting as my 32X collection, so really beefing up the Sega collection while Gamecube hunting. Kind of back and forth, I know. It's in pretty like beat up shape, the case and all that. Some minor yellowing to it, but it was a good price, so finally joined the D club. Finally, for this pickup video, I got some sweet PS1 games. I got Buster Bros Collection. I really love Buster Bros on the Super Nintendo, and this has a whole bunch of different Buster Bros games on it. It's a super fun puzzle game. It looks pretty simple, but man, like me and my mom had a blast with this on the Super Nintendo. So yeah, really happy to get that. I didn't even know it existed until I saw it listed, and I checked out some gameplay on it. I'm like, whoa, this is awesome. And then I got Looney Tunes Sheep Raider. Fairly uncommon game, it turns out. I just grabbed it because he had a good price on it. A game that I've been looking for a super long time. Tomba 1. Yeah, sweet. I recently got Tomba 2 not too long ago. And then I went on the hunt for this sucker. And man, I could not get a copy of Tomba. It was crazy. Nobody had it. My local game store didn't have it. Nobody on Facebook. And then finally one popped up. And I was super happy. So shout out to him for hooking me up with a decently priced Tomba. And then finally, Punky Skunk. I saw this in with his other PS1 games, and I checked out some gameplay, and I thought, huh, this looks pretty good actually. So it was a good price. Always looking for hidden gems or unique kind of games. So took a gamble on Punky Skunk. Alright. So, got some sweet GameCube games and some really nice Vita stuff, some Genesis, you know, really beefed up the Sega stuff this time. So, overall, great round of pickups. Alright, that's going to wrap up today's video. Be sure to follow me on social media. More information in the description below. Be sure to check out my other videos, comment, like, subscribe, and share. I am the Console Collector. I want to thank everybody for watching, and until the next video, happy gaming.